Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back along to Simulation 4 Nation, back on the family farm. Hope you're doing very well today. You join me as well. We're back in our combine. Can you believe? It is all fully repaired. It's been a while coming, but the local guys at the dealership have done a fantastic job, and it is. I'm not going to say as good as new because it certainly wasn't new when I went in there, but it is perfect again, which is awesome. So what we're going to be able to do now, fortunately, is. We're ready for harvest, really, as far as this is concerned. We're going to stick this back into the contractor's yard where it's supposed to be going, and hope that will get everything up and running when our crop is fit and ready to go, which is going to be some time off yet, let me tell you. But we'll see anyway. At least we didn't have to go down the line of a new combine. Very happy about that. So yeah, we're now just gonna get this down. The truck's down there already, and we'll park it up. And then we can come back to it when we're when the crop is fit. But yeah, ultimately we are kind of in a little bit of an impasse right now. We are supposed to be baling hay. There is a significant problem with that right now as far as we are concerned. We're going to show you what that looks like when we get back to the yard. One of the smaller problems is the weather. The weather's been atrocious recently, and it's showing no sign of any improvement. So we've been hamstrung there a little bit, and yeah, I think that might well continue. But we have a little bit of an issue that we're waiting to try and get resolved. In the meantime, we've had a few smaller jobs taken care of, which are all kind of done and dusted there. And what we're going to be doing today is we've got a few things to do around the yard. Let's get back there, but then we're probably going to take maybe the 390 out actually, and take out with the rolls there and just break down that plowed land that we're in the other day. I think the last video you saw, it's been baked a little bit on the top now, which is good. So it should work down quite nicely indeed. So we'll see, and watch this space there. But yeah, it's been very frustrating, and we're kind of at a hindrance. The lambs are doing well though. They're all outside now. They're all looking very healthy. That's the one good piece of news, I suppose. Just like to get a little bit more positive news as far as that is concerned. That's taking a few days off now whilst we're kind of in this downtime. I'm just doing a few little odds and ends where I can. But yeah, it is a beautiful day, as you can see. It is due to rain today, incredibly. Not that it really doesn't really look like it over there, but apparently so. We'll have to watch the space there and see. But yeah, fortunately it means I've been busy, had a lot of time to get the channel work going a little bit, so there has been a bit of a gap in the videos from myself on the farm here. I do apologise for that one. But yeah, we've had some great news recently. The channel hit over 10,000 subscribers, which is fantastic. Very, very pleased about that. And yeah, we're due, or hoping at least, that'd be great if that can continue there. Been great to keep back in touch with some of our old friends there, with young Andy as well. He's doing very well, so that is awesome. Yeah, just put a little bit of effort into the channel right now. Speaking of which, if there is merchandise available as well, so you can follow the links in the description down below for that, if you feel so inclined. But yeah, so the channel's going in the right direction, which is fantastic news. Really, really is great. It's a shame somehow this combine does feel a lot tighter, but it certainly isn't going any faster. But there's not a lot of winter crops in the ground around here actually. Not many people are opting to go down that route this year, so which is quite interesting, I must admit. No way! We're gonna get out at some point as well. As you can see, there's a lot of work we can do on the roadsides around here now, so we're gonna be getting the mowers out there again soon. I think that might be the start tomorrow actually. We do not want to go down there. We're going to Sandy Bay, of course. It is where Andy is currently working hard. Drove down there the other day to catch up with him actually, just to see what was going on and take some more hard drives down from him actually. He's doing very well. Lovely equipment over that way. There we go. No one behind me that I can see. Everyone is keeping themselves isolated here, which means that the roads are often quite quiet. However, you do see quite a few drivers getting out in the sun on the weekend here. It makes the perfect time to get out and about for a farmer, that's for sure. Let's just creep over here. Happy days. Perfect. Yeah, so I am very happy that we got this combine back. We didn't have to do anything. We didn't have to write it off or anything like that. The insurance covered it all anyway. It wasn't our fault, so it's all taken care of in that respect, which is great. Nothing coming there. Go. Now we have a few fields raring to go really in terms of, hey, this being one on the left here, that's all but ready. We've got a field on the right that we want to work over again. That's had much put onto it, which is kind of decomposing very well and breaking down into the ground now, but that wants to be worked over there. We're going to be going full tilt for the winter barley and winter wheat on some fields. So that's going to be a big drive that we're going to have to get ourselves ready to roll with. And yeah, that should be very interesting. But yeah, ultimately there hasn't been a lot drilled around here. It wasn't the best weather last year, but I'm still not entirely sure what happened there. And what we're gonna do is just swing into here. You can see my truck is already down here. Easy does it. Turn those lights off now. And you know, we'll just leave. Yeah, we'll put this about here for now, actually, because we'll be back in for some of that nitrogen fairly soon. Perfect stuff. Excellent, and you can see, if we have a little bit of a walk out here, it's like nothing ever happened. It's looking as good as gold there, which is great news. Very, very, very pleased with that. So, we are going to take ourselves into our truck where we're going to go back up to the yard. We've got a little bit of work to do around the yard that day as well. Like I mentioned, Dad is away at the moment, so we've got to go and just tidy up. He usually puts on around the yard and keeps everything good and golden. But what we'll do is just stop here actually. Put my gate. So do let us know down below how you're all doing, what you're getting up to, what you're working on, what you're driving in as always. We will hopefully be bringing you a couple of live streams this week as well. Maybe one even. Today is Sunday as we get this all wrapped up, so you may see something from us soon. Keep an eye out for that one, but that'll still keep us going there. But otherwise, we are, yeah, I'd love to know how you're doing. Now they have finally repaired the road here. Not very well, there's still a bit of mess around, but the road has been resurfaced properly, which is a good start. They're getting there at least. Yeah, you can see it's very frustrating because it's a beautiful day out, but I know that heavy showers forecast later on in the day. We're going to try and get into that field now anyway and just get the get everything worked over before that really hits. But yeah, we are. I'm gonna show you what's happened when we get down to the yard here and why we're not currently tedding hay or whilst we're not in the throes of it. But it's a little frustrating. Get into here and we'll have a look at that anyway. As you'll see, we started. We got to start on the first cut. You'll see I started there and I got all the way, 200 yards, I think. And then that's when we start to have a few issues, a few teething problems, if you will. As I come around here, yeah, so we gotta get the things tied up here just a little bit, but we'll do that with the JCB. The motor is parked up here. As I said, we got about 200 yards, and then this gearbox right in here has completely destroyed itself. So I lost all power. There was a big bang. Sounding like a lot of metal with teeth kind of grinding each other and God knows what else. But yeah, that was dripping, spewing oil out of in there for quite a while, but it's completely shattered, really. We are waiting for a new one to arrive. Kverneland Tarap couldn't get any to start with because of the logistical issues going on right now in the world, so we're still waiting for that to arrive. It's been it's been 2 days since this happened. It has since rained all yesterday, and it's due to rain again. So this grass, even if we wanted to mow it down today, it's nowhere near ready. It would need another day of beautiful blue sky like this and the nice little wind we have at the moment to make it anywhere near being ready. But it's not. So that has completely put the brakes on there. We have everything else is ready, raring to go, as it has been for some time. We're just eager to get on there really now, and we're just stuck. So we'll have to see what happens there and see if we can get going anytime soon. But like I say, what we are going to look into doing today is taking the 390 turbo out. What has that done with that plow? Oh lord, I have to ask him about that. And yeah, we're just in a right mess with that. So it's very frustrating, but we're going to have to see what we can do to work around it. We're just stuck right now. We can't do anything. But yeah. That's a problem that we will try and face. JCB first, though. We've got some more wool pallets that we need to shift, and then we're going to go out and do a little bit of rolling, I think. But as you can see, spring barley is looking well. No problems with as far as that's concerned. That's for sure. What we will do is drop these off. What this talks about here. So yeah, we may well get another load of wool ready to go very shortly, but first we're just going to grab this. Always like to kind of get everything tied up a little bit here. Because it is still a little bit temperamental with the weather at the moment now, we are leaving the shed open for a little bit of shelter around here when it gets too bad. We haven't had to lock them in yet or anything, but they know, they're pretty clued up when they need to come inside, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I know a lot of farmers, when the wind gets really bad and the wet rain picks up there, they do struggle with losing any of the weaker lambs that they have. They just can't kind of stand up to it, so we want to prevent that. Excellent. And then that's us done. So yeah, it's really quite frustrating. Like I say, because of this, there's not a lot we can be doing right now. Everything else is kind of doing as expected. It's growing. So as we come over here, you'll see spring barley's really come on. It's looking good. It has tillage as well, so we're looking great there. We'll probably get some. We'll probably look at getting a little bit more treatment onto this in about next couple of weeks. But yeah, it's looking good. And what we're going to start to do is, hopefully, where possible at least, get cracking with looking after some of the ground for the winter barley. We'll get that in as quickly as possible. So. We might try and get that all worked over through early August, because we haven't got any cereal crops of our own to harvest then, so we'll get a start on that probably late August, I would imagine. So that's going to be the plan. But yeah, so right now it's a little bit quiet. I'm just keeping an eye on the sheep at the moment. My big question is, you know what? I think I'm going to leave the 390 and I'm going to take the case. Just retrieve the old rollers from the hedge. And off we go. So it is that drive. It's way back over to where the other contract job was. Take our time. Wonderful stuff. So yeah, I couldn't believe that. Look at it. You can probably even see exactly where we got up to. About there. No signs of any hitting any obstructions or any kind of rocks or stones or anything that would cause it, the gearbox to pop. It just did. It didn't get... It was showing no signs of coming back either, and then when we had a look at it, I got out the car, saw the stream of oil coming out of the gearbox, I knew it wasn't going to be good. I took off a cap, a refill cap, to have a look inside, and yeah, it's in bits, so that's very frustrating. It is part of what we've got to do here though. Just got to deal with it. Hope the new one arrives sooner rather than later, that we can get cracking with it as well. But and then of course the weather's come on top and it's really just kicked us whilst we're down, so what can one do about that? Cover crop though is looking healthy. We did have, it turns out, my mistake, a little bit of grass seed left in the bottom. So we're gonna have to, I think we're gonna put a bit of a grass border in over there. That wasn't ideal, but there you go. So that was an interesting revelation. But yeah, nice to finally have this all done. Just a little bit of soil left on the roadside there for them to clear up. But hey, they're nearly there. They're getting there. Still yet to hear back about this field that we're going to go and work over now. I believe they want to get it worked into some very... I think they want to put it into some spring barley or winter barley, beg your pardon. But I haven't really heard yet, but I did say I'd go and work it over for them. I've got nothing else to do, so now it'd be in the perfect time. But other than that, everything else is good. It has been a while since we got a video out. I do apologise for that, being a bit busy with everything else going on. And then it, unfortunately, just not able to keep up with the camera. But yeah, we'll try and get that back on track and keep it all up to date, especially as when we can start to get some mowing done, which would be great. One thing I have seen as well, price of diesel is plummeting at the moment now. It's great to see. From our perspective at least, it means a lot cheaper for us to buy in both. Especially red diesel, it's absolutely falling through the floor. There is also a new, well, I say new, an old farmer here who is selling up. So there's a lot of land for sale around here right now. I don't know, I haven't heard any rumblings of who's looking to buy it. It's certainly not going to be me. But yeah, I have seen quite a few people in that position. So it's there are a lot of farmers who were once big who are just getting bigger and bigger. So I wonder if they're going to be taking it. They'll surely be on the short list, I think. Okay, so it is just along here. Ooh, 24 miles an hour, look at that. Look, my silage belt stack was still looking pretty good. In we go. So we're just gonna knock the top off of this really. It's been plowed over now for a while. It's not looking too bad. You see the grass is starting to grow over there. That's where we did make that first cut silage. We are going to make another cut once the grass is in a place to take it. Probably in about 4 weeks, I would say. No fertilizer being put on there as far as I'm aware though, so it's just going to be whatever we can get. Alright then. They're just knocking the top off there, doing a fine old job. And we're going to keep going through this, and yeah, we'll keep ourselves busy for the foreseeable at least, because like I say, there's not going to be any hay made in, well, for sure in the next couple of, next week or so, I imagine. Oh, I forgot, I did plow over that monster rock. Ooh. Ugh. There you go. Okay. Little kid who lives there is probably going to be out and about watching again. He always manages to see whenever I'm nearby. A bit like me when I was young, I think. All right. Away we go. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get this field all done, and then we will be back to the yard. And for Sunday there, we're going to leave it like that, I think. So that's where we'll probably leave this as well. This was just a bit of an update, really. Not a lot happening at the moment, so not too much to show you. But once we do get ourselves back up and away, we'll absolutely bring you along for the ride. Until then, though, I've been Simulation for the Nation. I do hope you have enjoyed our little trip back to the family farm. If you have and you've yet to do so, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, have yourself a great day, enjoy what you're doing as always, and we'll see you later.